All right, today is day 7 on the island of Tenerife. Our last day. We're doing a little spin before we fly out this afternoon. I'm not feeling so hot. Stomach is kind of twisted. So maybe I did too much this week. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna kind of go over what the totals for this week and what kind of our favorites were. Good spots to ride, what we enjoyed, whatnot. All right, hang on. Yeah, well, we just got passed by the big group because I lost my breakfast back there. So yes, stomach not feeling so hot. All right, I think I'm good now.
All right, lost some weight.
I'm a pound lighter, let's go. All right, I'm back rolling again. I don't feel too bad at the moment, but I got no gas in the tank. And I'm not really surprised. We had 3 really hard days this week, and I went pretty deep yesterday trying to best that time. And I ate well, but according to the contents of my stomach, that did not process. But I didn't feel gross till I woke up this morning. So I am just cruising along because I probably have very little glycogen in my system. Chris is way up the road. I'm letting him go. I'm just gonna keep it easy. Ian is not with us today. He has an earlier flight. So, all right. Sometimes everything falls apart and you just give up till the next day. All right, even on this easy day, we found this road we hadn't ridden yet, and it had just this gorgeous view down to the water. I mean, just amazing road hugging along this cliff face. We found him everywhere. Okay, somehow I finished this ride. And it's only 36 miles and 2.5 hours and 4,000 feet of climbing, but I am cracked. And that's, man, when you do not have any fuel in your system, you don't have any food in your belly, there's just no gas in the tank. This is one little last hill and Chris is up there waiting for me. Okay, so I've got some questions about where we were staying and how much this trip cost. We rented an apartment that had 3 beds, and it was roughly $2,800 for the week. And that included breakfast and dinner. So here's a shot of the the dinner buffet. There's all sorts of salads and fruits and vegetables and all sorts of desserts. There's a whole hot plate area where there was always some kind of fish and some kind of meat, and there was rice and pasta dishes and a soup and a bunch of baked goods. The baked goods were actually really tasty. The baked goods were well done. Here's a plate of desserts going out. So all of this was, you got as much as you wanted. So you could eat as much as you want or as little as you wanted. This was the plate of food that I had the night before. And then afterwards, we would hang out and watch the Alula tour together on the balcony of our little place, which was really cool. All right, so here's the numbers that we did for the week. Basically, we did 391 miles in 7 days, or 629 kilometers. We rode about 28 hours. The elevation gain was roughly 45,000 feet, or 13,700 meters. That's roughly quadruple what I normally do in a week, so tons of climbing. And then that last number, the TSS, my training stress score, that's basically a number that says how hard you've been working on your rides, how much energy you're putting out compared to your threshold effort. And 1625 is a gigantic week for me. Usually I'm in the 600 to 1,000 TSS per week, and this week we did 1625, so huge. Chris's coach wanted us to do 1,200 for the week, and we kind of overdid it. Sorry, Jake. Chris's coach, it's not the Jake you think. It's a different Jake from Fast Cat Coaching. Anyway, we had a fantastic time. It was all great. I just fell apart on the last day. Our total cost for the trip, so it was about $1,000 a piece for the apartment, and then that included our meals. And then we spent another about $1,500 for a plane ticket. So that's roughly what that ran. So $1,000 for the apartment, $1,500 for the flight, and then another $350 to rent a bike for the week, so we didn't have to bring our own bikes. And so roughly we spent a week riding in Europe for about $3,000, which is really fantastic. Mine was a bit less because I used credit card miles, so mine only cost me about $2,500 or $2,000 for the whole trip, so it was a good trip. So put it on your list of places to go ride. It's worth it.